What is going on, everybody? It's Juggalo Gaming. I'm Jonathan80315, and welcome back to GemCraft Frostborn Wrath, episode 23. I had to look at my folder. Been a hell of a day. This video should be going up on a Thursday, I believe. So next episode will be Friday. I can wish everybody a good weekend. But for now, I think pretty much what I decided to do was we are going to be hitting up M1 for some major shadow course, about 1200-ish shadow course. And then we're going to be hitting up M2 for its talisman fragment. And then we might even hit up G1 and K4 again for their talisman fragments, and maybe a couple more, depending on needs, of course. If we get some good ones where we're not really going to need it too much, then we can hit up L5 and continue down. Or we could go back up here, hit up Y4 and unlock the Z map tile. And we got multiple choices ahead of us. So at this point, I did some very quick endurance runs, which people could probably do better. On average, this is what people are going to get if they would just do like 6 and 6 and 2 of the battle traits. Mind you, I did not go out of my way and get a bunch of battle traits so I can stack up the XP multiplier. If you have, however, and you're already sitting in the hundreds, like, damn, you could have done this much better and easier. Just think, not everybody is going to have the same luck and talismans. Not everybody is going to want to grind out endurances, like major amounts, and, you know, up the the amount of waves and everything. So, I'm doing kind of a minimalistic, I guess would be the right word. Basically, I'm doing the bare minimum. To what people would probably do on their playthrough, with throwing in my own hints and tricks of how to do certain things. Right? And even I am having trouble. At this point, realistically, I know I could go back and make massive amounts of EXP. I mean, I kind of did these really quickly, and I was hitting 30,000. I could hit them. That was one of them I already did, and get every single one of these up into the 30,000s with ease just by using 2 battle traits at 6. I got 3 of them right now. I could go unlock more battle traits and increase that multiplier even more. Yes, the more you put on, the harder it's going to get. Obviously, you're affecting the battle. That's why they're called battle traits. But if you manage to, you know, clear a couple waves, you're going to be making more XP than what most people would just by running no multipliers on the battle traits. That being said, you also, like, I'm walking a very fine line here, because not everybody's going to get the exact same talisman. I do know these wizard stashes have talisman in them. They're pretty much guaranteed to be the same for everybody. But I don't think it's guaranteed, like, oh, this one's going to have a square line mark that's guaranteed to be an edge. I don't think that's guaranteed. I think it is random. If it's an inner fragment, an edge fragment, you know, I didn't take notice if it was the exact same fragment and the exact same piece. I just took notice of the symbols, because that's the more important thing when you're looking at talismans. You look at these symbols here, because you want these, you know, bonuses that they give you. I'm currently sitting at 179% increase of initial mana, with 262 mana at the start of every wave, which is insane at this point in the playthrough. But it could be better. Like I said, I mean, you already seen me get some higher level talisman fragments I could put in. This 54, for example. I could, if I add the fragments to unlock that slot, Or if this was an inner, I could have got rid of this lame little 12 for that. You see what I mean? The luck plays a huge role in that. Like, if this wasn't an edge fragment, I could have put this in here on this little 18 here. But it ends up being an edge fragment. And I'm sure you remember that from, if you've watched the whole series, you remember that from a couple episodes. So I do try to say, if you're playing this game and you want the easiest time possible, please use the strategy guide I made. The first 10 episodes of this has a link to the Steam guide I made, which has a Excel spreadsheet, which I'm going to show a little bit on screen here. This Excel spreadsheet here, which now I'm going to have to edit that little portion that where my names leak through. I don't remember it being quite like that. I think it's because this is up here. Hold on. What is that? Okay. But now, if I can pull this over a little further, you can pretty much see, I hate when that happens, a little bit of the spreadsheet, alright? I'm just trying not to have my name on the screen, because this is linked to my Microsoft account. And you can see I wrote down, these are the maps that, you're on. So map W1 unlocked W2. It also locked the spell tone. And I do have a table, over there that kind of shows everything. But I don't want to show the full thing on screen. You know where to find this guide. It is on my Steam page. Right? I made a full guide and uploaded it to Steam. Now, a lot of people enjoy it. From what I could tell. It's actually got a couple hits on Steam. I keep the guide up on my second monitor when I record. That way I can kind of think of, what do I want to go for with what I have right now? What do I want to go for? And at this point, that talisman fragment I'm going to get from M.M2 here is literally going to boost up my talisman by a significant amount. I wouldn't mind getting some more Shadow Quartz, which is what we're doing right now, is we're going to do this one. We're just going to be a little bit more careful with this. I have to pay attention because there can be shadows. I'm going to slow them down, get a little bit of mana, not too much. Then I'm going to hit him with a bleed right here. And then I'm going to hit him with a poison. We're going to have a tower here ready to go. I know it's not the best place. Last time I made it so I could put all the way around, which actually I can right there. We'll wait on that. And I need to get this started as fast as possible. And we'll only do 2 for right now. Put them there. I need 1 more in this trap. Also need a bleed. We're also going to throw a little bit of mana in here. And we're going to throw a slow in here to slow him down. Now we need a main kill gem. And I think a bleed poison would be perfect. I know last time I went with mana. But this works out very well. 1, it hits them to take more damage. 2, poison ignores armor to begin with. So this is literally the best combination you could usually use in especially low levels. In fact, I like using this combination to attack the special enemies that come on screen. Personally. So, we're going to be using this combo. The Christmas combo. Get it? Because it's red and green. Huh? Yeah. And I'm going to be really focusing on this more this time. I know. Mm. Alright. Should be good. This time, we get one of these. Okay. Can deal with that. There we go. We got all them shadow cores. Alright. This grade 5 is just going to go here. It's going to hit random. Actually, no, high shielded. Because it could also reduce some of the armor. Alright. I'm going to put a 6 on that to make that a little bit more potent. Put a 6 on that. And love to put a 6 on here too. Okay, we got all them shadow cores. That's the main thing that we wanted for this one. We're also still trying to get some XP. Obviously, we're gonna do the endurance. Might as well try to get a little bit of extra XP out of the deal. I ain't going too hard in this because I had to go hard to get that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send all the waves. Gonna put everything on screen. I knew it was gonna happen, but hey, worked out pretty well. Alright, that's what we wanted. That's a bunch of shadow cores right there. Now we're sitting at 3,224. Whew. Alright. This one, we are definitely going to be increasing the amount. We'll put in 3. So the next 3 fragments will get a plus 10 to their rarity. That does include fragments that are in wizard stashes, which is why I say always check my guide. If you need that particular fragment and you want it higher, you can always do this. Not that hard. If I remember correctly, this one's actually not too bad of wizard stash. Oh, no, that's easy mode, basically. Sucks that we can't really have too much around there, but overall, not bad. A pylon there. Okay, so we're going to do this with crit poison for the main. Or just go straight crit and we do a separate poison gem. That could work. So I'm going to go grade 3, hitting random. It's going to get a little bit less, but that's okay. This just needs... Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Can't get through here. That's come all the way around. Okay, this thing is gonna drop pretty quickly. Especially when we start getting our stuff here. And in fact, we'll probably combine these two and make a pure crit to hit with bolts. Obviously, he's shooting random. Looks like he's missing all the swarmlings, but that's okay. Alright, we should be good. Alright, we got our talisman fragment. This time I am going to end the endurance because I do not want to get any more talisman. It's a bottom. And that would have been so nice. Why'd you have to be a bottom edge? Why? Why do you have to be a bottom edge piece? You couldn't get me an inner or even an edge fragment in front of the right or left edge. Jesus. Game, you have to screw me over? This game likes screwing me over, apparently. Okay. The other reason I wanted to end early, as I was saying, was because we only got 1 fragment, which means the next 2 are 2 plus 10. But we can get rid of them. 1. Hold control and click on it. And it goes down. You can control click to bring it back down and refund your shadow force. You don't have to use them. Okay, but we are going for another one, and that was kind of a disappointment. Which one also had a Lightning mark is lightning mark, right? Yes. The one we just got was a lightning mark. We're going to keep going for another chance at a higher level lightning mark. And this one will be G1, which is in journey mode, which means we have to complete it to get it. K4 has the square line mark, which is 49 as well. So we're going to put the 3 back in there because I'm not quite done yet. Okay, let's start this. It's in journey mode. No modifiers. You know what? Let's put a little bit of modifier on. This is just for a little bit of extra XP since we have to beat it again anyways. Might as well. Alright. Our main goal is to get through the 1,000 shield, and then the rest is kind of easy. And we're going to need armor, tearing. Put both of them like that. We'll do kind of a similar setup as what we did last time. Obviously, I don't want them coming that way. I don't want them, you know, hitting this up. Yeah. I'd say that works out pretty good. This is kind of what I was talking about. Why'd I do it like that? I should have looped this around like this. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I was kind of just having fun with that. Alright. We are going to go with crit bleed. Because I like crit bleeds, to be honest. We're gonna really up the crit damage in it, though. And I'm going to put a trap here. And a trap right here. And just put some grade 1s. I guess, for right now, that works. I mean, it's okay, because my main goal is this. And look at that, Worm is already through that shield. Oh, whoa, 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 I was not paying attention. Where'd all these swarmlings come from? I kind of forgot I did put some battle turrets on. Why not put battle turrets on? I need to beat this. I didn't put that much into it, did I? I was like, oh yeah, I gotta beat it anyways. I might as well make some more XP. Right? That makes sense, right? Alright. We got this under control. I just gotta remember I have a lot more swarm, or a lot more per wave right now. Alright, that's a 31% increase in damage. That's a grade 6 sitting in there. So they're going to start taking massive damage once they get inflicted by that. It means I probably don't need the red in this gem anymore either. But that's okay. I can't believe I almost made a huge mistake. On this episode. Not quite enough yet. Nice. You're pretty weak. I think this one was also hit by this. There we go. 30,000 XP. We pretty much doubled our XP. Of course, we had a 1.6 multiplier this time. And there's our little 59 lightning mark. This was a 49 lightning mark. We upped it by 10, of course, by putting in Shadow Course. Alright. And that one's definitely going to go in, and that will be the end of this episode. And thank God we can finally get rid of this 18, which was dragging this side down. For this. That is so much better. Look at that. Now it's 200% initial mana and 303 for starting waves early, compared to 179 and 262. It's so much better. The XP gain's kind of nice. Everything else is kind of meh. We're getting rid of that. We don't need it. Probably shouldn't have got rid of it, but since I have these three, there's no reason to keep that one. You know, I think we're doing pretty good. Don't need that either. So we're gonna try to do K4s as well. Obviously, the more I do, the more talismans I get, the better fragments I get, the higher these bonus stats get, and eventually, once you get talisman fragments, I think starting in the 70s or maybe even 80s, you start getting plus to different skills. Once you're in the 90s or 100s, that's pretty much a +1 to all skills. So I think next episode now we got our brand new talisman fragment that's level 59. We're going to go for a new square line mark talisman fragment. Hopefully we can get rid of one of these, preferably this 15, or maybe even this 19. Who knows? But we're going to get that from K4. And then we might start working on the... But thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow for one last episode during this week. Obviously, I release these episodes Monday through Friday. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time.